Good morning, traders, and welcome to the Pip Hunter Trading Show this morning. Hopefully, everyone's having a good day so far. We did play, we did place a few trades yesterday, and all of those trades have gone ahead and paid off in profits. Great month so far. We're having a good start to the month. We're definitely going to go ahead and take a look at some results that we're currently having as well. But let's go ahead and take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to talk about new opportunities we're going to go ahead and look at and trade this morning. Specifically, the US dollar CAD that I'm actually at the moment right now looking to close out that position that we held 15 positions in. And we're going to close that out. I'm looking for 1.2580 as a target. We're just shy from that. We're going to be keeping an eye on that number as well. So I'll see everyone right after this. Alrighty, traders. Well, welcome back. And yes, that is true. I'm looking at the US dollar CAD, and my eye is on 125.80. In fact, I've got screens over here. I've got screens over here. I've got screens in the back there. My studio is just locked and loaded with screens of pricing, so I can keep an eye on what's going on. Price is trading right now at 77. I've got about 3 pips to go, so I'm going to keep an eye. So if I disappear out of the screen, it's because I need to go ahead and close out our trade replica that's doing absolutely awesome so far this year. In fact, let's take a look at the results. If you take a look at my page right here, you'll see that in January, we did 16%. In February, we did 14%. And last month, March, we did 20%. If you have not signed up yet, and by the way, we're already 2.1% up this month already. Now, if you haven't signed up for our trade replica, you may want to go ahead and do that. We've got a special deal with our broker. ACAP is offering a 20% deposit bonus when you open up a new trading account with them. And we are going to go ahead and top it up. We're going to go ahead and give you guys a free access to our trade replica, the Pip Hunter, for the month of April. And this is only for the month of April. So make sure you guys sign up. The link is down below. If you check down below, there's a link in the description where you can go ahead and check out the details of the offer. It is inside the link. Just look for the 20% deposit bonus, and you'll be able to get access to that. So I'm going to keep an eye on the US dollar CAD. We're going to go ahead and take a look at some other trades. At the moment right now, based on the show that we're doing every single week on a Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, all my trades that I've placed so far have absolutely paid off in profits. So if you're following my trades and you're going ahead and checking out my Telegram channel, which, by the way, is also inside the description, you will see that we have you have access to that Telegram channel where we're going to go ahead and give you all the signals that we trade here in the show. And I did mention that we may even come up with, not may, it's a very good possibility that when we go ahead and actually start camera starts taking over this show, and we're going to do a couple of these shows, we're going to have a trade replica that's going to be connected to this show as well. That every trade that Cameron takes, you're going to be able to take that as well and follow him along the way. Well, traders, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on. Now, if you haven't subscribed to this channel already, you may want to go ahead and do that. Again, we broadcast multiple times. You want to subscribe to 2 channels, FxBigDog and the Traders Network Club. And we're busy making a lot of changes, and we're going to be implementing some new changes to both channels. So you definitely want to be subscribed to both channels as we start delivering the other content as well. You can see my head moving to the left the whole time right here, and that's because I'm checking out the price on the US dollar CAD. Exciting times right now as we're going to go ahead and close out these positions once we get to that 125.80 level. If I miss it, don't forget to go ahead and post. Post if we had that 125.80 on the US dollar CAD, because we're going to go ahead and start making some decisions. So let's go ahead and jump into the charts this morning, and let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and start off because we've got 0 trades open right now based on this trading show. We're going to go ahead and take a look at some trade opportunities on all of our pairs. We're going to go to 5 currency pairs this morning. Again, take a look at that number. And so here we go. Aussie CAD. If I look at the daily time frame, we do see this large downward swing. we're actually seeing a bit of a crown pattern right here. Here's the left tip right here. And there is the right tip, at least building up over here. Now, overall, we're probably thinking that US dollar CAD, or these CAD, Aussie CAD is going to be heading south. But if I look at the bigger picture here, now I'm seeing a different picture completely. If you look over here, now you're seeing an irregular flat with consolidation right here. And here's the irregular flat right here. As price goes up, comes down. Notice that price goes back below that the high right here as it goes up and then down here. Takes out this low. And so yeah, we're actually looking for price to go up north. Now there's a chance that price is going to come back down for a correction move, but then work its way back up. So overall, we should be actually looking at the range and expecting the price to go ahead and move north towards that 1.0368 level. So 1.0368 level is the target to the upside. Now let's go ahead and do this. And I do apologize if I'm staring to the left there the whole time, but I'm keeping my eye on that US dollar CAD position. Now you're probably saying to me, "Oh, Big Dog, why don't you use automation to be able to get these trades in and out and so on?" Well, I normally do, but what happened is the MT4 platform had an update, and so I had to go ahead and do some manual trades. Instead of just setting the directional bias, I'm actually going to implement these trades manually, which is, I know, primitive, but it is what it is. Now I'm sitting at 25.78. We definitely get to that number. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and take a look right here at a 15-minute time frame. So I am expecting the Aussie CAD to go down a little bit lower, and I'm looking for it to come back to retest this level. So, and the reason why I'm saying that is because we had an inside swing here. So yeah, one. Oh, well, maybe it's not. Look at this. So we had an inside swing here, and price did not reach that 1.618. But also take a look over here. As price goes past this level right here, this is the 1.618 of the previous swing, and now we're trading below that. So I'm going to suspect that we're probably going to go ahead and continue to drop back down to take out that low and then start working its way back up north again. So let's take a look and see how that plays out. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a look at these inside swings going down here. Here's a wave one. There's wave two. Okay, so this bothers me a little bit about the Aussie CAD because I am holding some short positions. The market's gone back above this without hitting the 1.27 right here. So there's a good chance that we're going to probably see this pair rallying up to this level right here, which means that I should be looking to buy on the US dollar CAD. If I'm looking to buy in US dollar CAD, maybe we've missed the bus on this one right here. Let me take a look at the turning point. Price has already moved. Price has already moved about 27 pips already from that low. Also had a bit of consolidation here too. Price is just broken out of that consolidation in year two. I'm going to put a pin in this one right here for now. I'm going to put a pin in the Aussie CAD at the moment right now. I actually did want to go ahead and buy, but I think I'm going to get in too late. I'm going to have to wait for pullback on this one to get in on this. Yeah, I'm going to keep my eye on this one right here. Now I'm going to go to US dollar. Let's put a pin in that one. Let's go to US dollar right here. All right, so this is US dollar CAD right here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you this, that I am watching this level right here. This is why I'm looking at the US dollar CAD so closely. See this level right here? This is the 1.618 of the previous swing. And we did have the market creating that third wave. And now we've got this irregular flat pattern setting up right here. You see that? Price moved down, came back to retest that level right here, then dropped back down further. We had a little bit of a dip here, but then it didn't get to the 1.618 down here, and we started to turn around and head back up north. So this level is a significant level of resistance that I've got to watch out for with prices trading at the moment right now. But as I see, it's breaking through, which means that the next upside target is going to be this one right here. So I'm going to probably go there, but I'm not going to be greedy. I'm absolutely not with 15 positions in. So that's the level right there. It looks like at 125 and 95, which is not too far above where it's trading right now. So that's why I said at 125.80 is a target to the upside I'm looking to target. So we're getting very close to resistance right here. And so if I was going to look to buy on this, it would be a little bit lower down as I go down to the 50. This is the 15 right here. Let's go down to the 15 right here. I'm going to put in some swings going down from here. Let's see here. And I'm going to put in, look at that. This is what makes me a little, like, if you see over here, it is at 25.76 right here. So we're trading right at that 1.618 right here, which again is resistance. So although the market, although we have a target here at that level, we do have resistance up at this point right here as well. So maybe I should have just taken my 78 while it was there. Okay, so I'm going to give it a little bit more time and let's see if we can get that push. Now let me see here. My inside swings created a swing here. I can't even use this because I had the spike there. And that is way up there. So I can't even look at that inside swings right here. Yeah. See, getting that price rejection right here. We had a breakout. We've got a support right here. So we are bouncing back between the resistance right here and the support right here. Now, with regards to a trade opportunity, I'm not seeing anything right now on the US dollar CAD, unless, of course, we hold up at that resistance and we start breaking back below, what's that, 25.68. So we're in a tight spot right here. I'm probably not going to look at anything right now on the US dollar CAD, just because we're at a key levels of resistance and support right now. So let me stand aside on that. See if we can get to something that's going to be attractive for us. You know what? Let's go to CAD Swiss. Take a look at CAD Swiss. I'm going to go to the 4-hour first over here. Take a look at the CAD Swiss. All right, so CAD Swiss. All right, so I'm looking at CAD Swiss right here, and I'm looking at the larger time frame, which is the 4-hour. I see resistance up the top here. I see support down here at the bottom, which means that we should be seeing price dropping further down south. So selling is probably our directional bias right here. So selling would be our directional bias. Let's take a look at the sell opportunity here. So here's our first swing right here. Price hit the 1.68, but I've seen a crown sitting up right here as well. We also had this resistance right here. We actually sold yesterday. We made some profit on this trade. So this is the 4-hour. Let's go to the 15-minute. Break down on the 15 here. All right, what is it every time? What is going on with our session here? Every time we come into our session, we have price that is changing levels right here. What I mean is, here is a support level right here. So right here is support. I've got the 1.618 that's not too far away from this level right here. In fact, if you look, we're about 13 pips away from the 1.27. But now we've got a stop. We've got an area here that might give us an irregular flat of about 22 pips going long. But because we are in this bearish trend, I really want to go ahead and sell it and not buy. So which means, traders, that I have to stand aside again. And I've got to look at this right here. And if I do get price coming back up here, I'm looking for it to take out that high and then look to go ahead and sell. So I've got to be a little bit more patient on this one right here. Now, I'm not saying that that price may not go south. We could get a rally up towards this backside of this trend line right here and then a drop back down south here. And that might be also an opportunity right here to go ahead and look to sell. But normally when I see price go back above that low, it's telling me we're heading into an irregular flat, which means that I've got to watch out for price that's going to drop back down to, that's going to rally up to this high here first. But I don't mind getting in here and then entering again down over there because I do believe that the overall directional bias would be bearish on the CAD Swiss. So now it's a matter of waiting for the price to go up and have a bit of a retracement. So if we look over here and we put a trend line in, just a retest of that trend line, just a retest of the backside of the trend line would be good enough for us to enter. And if price does go a little higher up, we'll probably look to re-enter again here at the top. And that'll give us an opportunity to go ahead and make, well, you see, that's the thing. My target is down here. That's 20, call it 24 pips. So I actually have no option but to wait for it to pull back in order for me to have my 20 pips right here. All right, so I'm going to have to wait it out on this. I'm sorry, guys. It is what it is. Let's go to Euro US dollar. All right, so Euro US dollar right here. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. So the 4 hour, remember we spoke about this yesterday. We've got a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 down here. So we're definitely looking for price to chase after the fourth wave over here at 1.14. Looks like 81. So around about here is our fourth wave. We're looking for price to rally up to that level there. Now this is based on the 4 hour, but we do have some inside swings here that we can go ahead and chase after. And here's a target right here around about 1372. So 1.13, actually 27. 1327 right here. So which means that traders, that this that I'm seeing right here, this breakout that I'm seeing right here, may just be the false breakout. And then I have to start thinking about buying long towards the top here. And then, of course, that target over here. So we're going to have resistance here. We're going to have resistance up here as well. Clearly, we're going to have resistance here as well. So as we trade long, we've got to watch out for this area right here. That is resistance too. But it looks like we're holding up at this point right here. And so buying on US dollar, on Euro US dollar right here, probably another way to go here. So let's go in here on Euro US dollar. Let's take a look here at the 15-minute time frame. And here we go again. Take a look right here. We've got a swing 1, 3 right here. And yeah, we have, all right, so we're now at resistance right here. Got an indecision candle forming right here. There's a good chance we're going to get a dip down to retest the wave 4 right here. That'll drop down about 25 pips. We're looking for a 25 pip drop right here, just in the short term, and then we look for the market go ahead and rally. So I've got a choice here. I can go ahead and sell here on your US dollar CAD, Euro US dollar, and look for price to drop back down here. Let me see if this is the thing that I've got to watch out for, though. Got to watch out for that breakout. There's resistance right here. So we've got resistance, support. There's resistance. Here's resistance right here. How many pips do we say it can drop back down south? 28. All right, let's take a look at the news. See what's going on with the news right here. So cash rate, let's take a look at Thursday right here. We had some Canadian data coming out on Friday. Nothing out on Thursday. Let's take a look at some of the news. A new proposal coming from the Ukraine. The Feds, that was this is today. Feds, the Fed is about to make a huge policy error. We'll have to read up on that and see exactly what that is. Looks like there's not a lot of confidence in the Feds that they keep chasing after that inflation target instead of getting ahead of the game. So it looks like some stuff out there in Europe as well. So it looks like the news today is really about the Fed's policy at the moment right now. And a bit of news coming out of the Ukraine. Okay, so that explains that. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to trade that correction move on the Euro US dollar. So Euro US dollar, I'm trading, by the way, traders. I'm trading using the Pip Hunter Trading Tool. If you want to know, get some more information on that, check out the description down below, and you'll get that. I'm going to go ahead and sell Euro US dollar. All I'm doing is selling just a correction. Now, if it does break through that resistance, then I will be looking to trade it back up here at the top. All right. So if it breaks that resistance, then I'll be re-entering again, looking for the market to come back to retest this consolidation. So we're at resistance. I'm selling it. I see a 5-wave structure in here. I know it's consolidation, but I'm looking for that dip before the next rally takes place. I'm also seeing overbought conditions right here. So it makes sense for me to want to go ahead and look for a correction move in that. Remember, it is a correction move. I'm not trading trends right now. I'm trading correction moves with inside this range. All right. Let's go to the US dollar again. Let's see here. Euro. We've done that. So let's go to the US dollar. This is the US dollar CAD right here. Yep, we're still stuck inside that range here. And I'm not going to do anything at the moment right now. It's actually closed back above that resistance. So I want to see it hold. Now, I do see that there is a correction probably, there's probably a correction due here. But I'm now looking at 78. If I can get 78, 1.2578, 1.2580, I might just go ahead and look to lock that in and get the heck out of Dodge. To be honest with you, traders, I'm in 15 positions right now. I'm not going to be fiddling around with a few pips on this one. I'm just looking to get the heck out of Dodge and reset. That's really what it comes down to, especially on the US dollar CAD right here. I need to reset. Now, I do still see a target to the upside here on the US dollar CAD right here. So I still anticipate the price wanting to push up a little higher right here, about 125. What is that? 95. So there is a little bit of upside potential on this, and that's why I'm being a little more patient on that and seeing if we can get there. But again, gotta be don't be greedy. Let's just take a bit of profit and get the heck out of Dodge, especially when you're holding 15 positions. Now, oh, we got a trader right here. Why don't you gear up analysis here? Well, you see, we're doing some way. If you take a look at the way we actually trade the market and the way we address the analysis, what we actually do is you look at a 4-hour daily time frame. We get a bigger picture first, which is a gear up approach, right? We look at the bigger picture, understand what the bigger picture is doing, and then we go ahead and move down to the lower time frame, and then we look for these executions, a way to execute the market. So we do apply the gear up, gear down trading approach when we look at the markets in this instance as well. So every strategy, by the way, just to make sure that everyone understands, in every strategy that I use, in every way I trade the market, it's always looking at the higher time frames, establishing directional bias, and then moving down to the lower time frames and establishing an opportunity to be able to trade on the lower time frames by using 15-minute or the 1-hour time frame and looking for those swings, or perhaps even looking for support and resistance inside consolidation. So that is absolutely something we do here. All right. Now, oh, we got a trader right here. John says, I couldn't hold on anymore. The stress, and he got out at 25.78. Well done, John. You're good, John. You're good. All right, no problem there, John. So John had to get the heck out of Dodge. All right, so I'm keeping an eye on US dollar CAD right now. Not a place for me to go ahead and sell. Not yet, it is. Let me go ahead and take a look at New Zealand CAD. All right. New Zealand CAD. With the Aussie CAD being bullish, here is the 15-minute time frame. Let's go to the larger time frame. Once again, establish. Look at the daily right here. This is our directional bias. We're still holding inside this range, support and resistance, larger range, base of the daily time frame. The last time we touched the bottom was the last time we touched those tops and bottoms was actually here at this area right here. So we touched the bottom right here, and now we're looking for price to go up to the top right here. So we got this big bearish, call it a bull flag right here. Price rated up, and we're heading into a bull flag. We're looking for price to break out of the flag and go north. We haven't broken out yet, but we can't start buying at the bottom. So New Zealand CAD is set up to go long term. And if we go over here and we look at the wave structure here, notice as well that we had a wave 1 right here. And when price came into a wave 3, or at least wave 4 pullback, we traded a lot higher. And it's staying above here. And we got this little flag developing right here, or the actual wedge. And so if we break out of that wedge, we're heading further north. So I don't see an oversold condition here yet. I don't see an oversold condition yet. So I'm going to keep my eye on that. Let's do this. I'm going to go into the 1 hour. Let's take a look if we've got an opportunity here. All right, traders, I see a buy opportunity here on the CAD. Let's go to a 15-minute time frame. All right, so we've got an indecision candle right here, which means that we could get a pullback before the market rallies back up again. We're in the overbought conditions over here as well. The 1 hour looks pretty good. 1 hour looks like it's going to hold at that support. So I think we might actually have an opportunity trade this right here. going to have to wait for a breakout, though. Let's take a look and see. I want to see how many pips has moved since the bottom right here. 20 pips already. Okay. So I think we already traded this. We had a buy on this in our trade replica. Yeah, I was actually looking at that support level, and we bought on the New Zealand CAD, and we made up at 20 pips already. And now we actually look for a new entry on this. So you actually guys came in at a good time right here. The thing here is with this resistance, I might want to see a pullback before the rally. So if a 10 pip pullback on this one, I might want to get on this one as well. But I have to wait for that that dip and then rally again. And we're not seeing it right now. Let me see where the market can go to here. 20 pips up here. Yeah, I'm going to, again, traders, you know what? The thing here is, I guess I have to spit it out again like I did yesterday. The thing here is, that is something that we absolutely need to consider, and that is when the market's at resistance, especially when you're doing intraday trading. I know we're using the cost averaging, and we're using the cost averaging because that's going to help us to be able to fix up an entry that we didn't get right. But still, even though we do have this cost averaging approach to it, we also still want to make sure that we enter the market at good levels of buying at support, selling at resistance. And as much as I monitor these levels, sometimes it's going to be like we're just going to have to stand aside. We're just going to have to stand aside of this and not trade this at all because of that resistance or support level that we're at right now that we need to. The same I said with the US dollar CAD. We're in between support and resistance. There's a tight range. We need to break out of that before I can make a decision. The same as New Zealand CAD. We're at resistance right now. Sure, it can break, but it's not good practice to go ahead and buy at resistance. It's better to wait for the breakout and then go ahead and trade that bounce when it comes back to support and then goes ahead and rallies. And so I'm not saying that the New Zealand CAD is not going to break through that level. I'm saying that I'm trying to apply good practice in my approach by making sure that if I do buy in, it's not at resistance, and then I'm buying in at support. And so waiting for that breakout might be just good. And listen here, because we're chasing after 20 pips out of the market, it makes sense for me to want to wait for a 10 pip pullback. 10 pips is 50% of my profits. So 10 pip pullback gets me to my target a lot easier because I've allowed the market to retrace 10 pips. Rather than getting in on a bad entry point and have to wait for the market to pull back 10 pips and then has to rally 30 pips in order for me to make my profit. So it's better for me to be able to just wait it out and see how it plays out. Oh, by the way, US dollar CAD, right here at that level again. Right there at that level. Traders, I'm going to go ahead and I'm watching this very closely right here. Traders, I'm going to go ahead and cash out on my US dollar CAD trade. So give me 1 second right here. And you're going to hear me talking right here and watching the price. The price is at 70, 76, 77. And all I'm doing right now, all I'm looking for right now is that 78, 80 level. And then I'm going to go ahead and cash out. And I am right there. All right, I'm going to give it a little more time. It's at 77 right now. It's at 77. I do apologize for jumping in and out right here, but this is exciting times. We're at 77. We're at 78 right now. I see 78 here. There it is at 78. I'm going to see if I can go to 80, and then I'm going to... And the reason why I want to go at 80 because there's going to be slippage. And if I try to get it out at 78 for 15 positions, what's going to happen is I might get slipped out, and I might fall me at 76 in some of my positions. and I'll end up losing on this trade. So getting 78 to, or maybe 80 will allow for that a bit of slippage, trying to get out of 15 positions. So I'm at 77 right now. It's hovering there. I'm hoping for a little bit of a push to 80, and then we can grab it and get the heck out of Dodge. So I'm going to keep an eye on that right now as we continue. And it looks like it wants to push through this level of resistance here. There it is. That's the push I was looking for right there. So we're getting that little push. Come on. You know what, traders? I think with 15 position right here, locked and loaded, it's time for me to get the heck out of Dodge. I'm going to go ahead and close out my positions. All right, we're done. We're done. Now, if you're wondering, Big Dog, are you kidding me? How did you close out your positions? Let me go ahead and show you exactly what went down. If I go to my one of my Telegram channel right here, I'm going to go ahead and show you exactly what we did right here. And I want to make sure that everyone understands. We've got multiple Telegram channels. Some of our Telegram channels is really for our clients. And all our positions, every position that we hold right here is actually, take a look right here, is showing exactly what we did. There it is. So I went ahead and entered. You can see the price I went ahead and closed out over here. I did close out at 78 there, 125.78 there. So I closed out the position 125.78. It's at 83. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's 83. But you know what? I had to take my profit. I had to get the heck out of Dodge. We had 15 positions locked in there. I had to make a decision on that, and my decision was to get the heck out of Dodge on that one right here. So we closed out. We made about 18 pips out of that trade total, but it was like a long wait on that. Let's go back to the market right here. Let's take a look. There it is. It did break through, just as I thought, but it was touch and go right here. I had to go ahead and close out that position. We had too many positions holding right there. Traders, I'm going to go ahead and say, oh, we got it. Ollie says he took 78. All right, so good. We did get some traders out at 78. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Hey, listen here. We got out. It was a long ride. I know there was a lot of emails coming through. Big Dog, what about the US dollar CAD? What are we going to do that position? Well, now you know. Now you know exactly what we were doing right here. We got out of that position, and we're going to get back on track. So we're resetting on the US dollar CAD. We took some profit on that trade, but we're going to reset on that. And we also got some Euro US dollar trades as well. We're also going to check out that as well. So I'm at the moment right now done on US dollar CAD. And so let's just take a quick look at our trades that we have this morning. All right. And on the trade that we've got here, this is the US dollar CAD. It looks like we were close to taking a profit on this. Oh, look at that. Are you kidding me? We're 16 pips in the profit, 17 pips in the profit. We're just about a profit on the US dollar CAD. That was a great trade that we just did now. So we placed the trade on the Euro US dollar. We went and sold that resistance. We're looking for price to dip down. We're now currently at 17 pips in profit. That was easy money. For those that took that trade, great for you. And for those that are struggling to get in on these trades because they're using manual entries and so on, you might want to consider our starter membership. Now, let me tell you what it's about. Our starter membership gets you access to this Pip Hunter Trading Tool. Not only do you get access to that, but you also get access to all of our trade replica signals. So you can follow those signals along the way. And Cameron's going to be running a session, this session, where he's going to show you every position that's been taken by Trade Replica and how he's going to use that to make good trading decisions. So go back to our oh, by the way, there he is. We're out. All right. We just got out of this position, which means, traders, that if you take a look over here, we're flat on all positions at the moment right now. We took our 20 pips on that trade. Here was the Euro US dollar position that we took on right here. There we go. There it is. You see, traders, just breaking down the market, looking for it. And we trusted our analysis. We trusted analysis. We noticed that there was a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We said we're selling at the fifth wave right here, and we're looking for price to go back down to take out the wave 4 right here, and it did exactly what we anticipated. Now we'll be looking for price to turn around and go back up north right here. So guess what? Guess what? Let's do this. Let's go ahead and play. Go ahead and play this card. And let's go ahead and buy US dollar CAD. Sorry, I can't say US dollar CAD. I mean Euro US dollar. Let's go buy Euro US dollar. And I'm going to use this trading tool right here. And I'm going to go ahead and buy Euro US dollar right here. Boom, done. Now I'm going long on Euro US dollar right here. We got that little bit of correction move right here. Now I'll be looking for price. And you know what? The market can possibly go down here and then go up north. But I'm going to be looking for price to come back up again. And we're going to make another 20 pips going up. And if it comes back down to retest the support right here and we're not going to see a breakout, then we'll probably enter again. And then if price comes up to the middle of the range, we'll end up taking a profit. So we're going to be trading the bottoms and tops of this move. And we're going to go ahead and just trade this consolidation we have. Again, doesn't matter if the market drops back down further. We'll re-enter because if it's going to stay range bound, all right, stay range bound, then we should be entering down here. I'll go ahead and take a look. And then we look for price to go back up here to the top. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the bottom right here. Yep, we will absolutely. It's 32 pips down below. We'll re-enter around about 25 pips deep. And we'll look for the market go ahead and rally back up to our target right here and take a 20 pip profit. So if the support holds here, right, and this is based on market analysis, right? If the support holds here, there's two patterns right here. We have wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Price taking out wave 4. We should see a turnaround to go north. If it fails and that doesn't hold, what is the alternative? The alternative is that the market's in a range and we're going to see price dropping back down to the bottom of the range, and then we're going to get a pullback. Whether this pullback is just a correction move based on a downward swing, or if this is a pullback based on the market actually looking to go ahead and continue to sell back down south. We're going to make profit on that. So we'll go ahead and take a look and see how the market plays out. There it is. We're done. All right, traders. Well, that's pretty much it from us. I'm going to wish everyone great trading from here onwards. Have a fantastic afternoon. Have a fantastic weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed this session. If you did, go ahead and subscribe. I know it was all over the place, but sometimes that's what trading is about, right? Sometimes it can be all over the place. We've got a lot of things going on. Traders, have a fantastic weekend. Have a great week that's left. And we'll see everyone back again next week as we go ahead and jump back into the markets again. This is FxBigDog signing off.